up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been probably 2 weeks since I posted another video, but this video is actually just going to end up being a Q&A video because my camera actually wasn't charged fully for the work, and I said already. So we're going to make it strictly a Q&A video, and also you guys did ask a lot of questions. There were over 130 comments on the photo, so we're just going to answer the questions to our best ability so that we could save the camera space and not put anything else in this video and get right to your questions. So the first question is by Buff Blonde. Favorite healthy food and non-healthy food?
My favorite not healthy food is a burger and sweet potato fries. What about you?
Burger and sweet potato fries. And that's like saying like burger, sweet potato fries, like it depends, like flexible dieting, because you can fit anything in, right? But I'm assuming she's talking about like something you probably wouldn't eat every day because of the calorie denseness, but yeah. And then healthy food, I think we said, we already videoed this whole thing once because, and then it was like really like, the camera kept shutting off, and so hopefully it doesn't do that now, but yeah, I think we both said oatmeal.
Oatmeal, yeah.
Yeah, oatmeal,
sure.
Just because. Favorite sports car and why?
We have the same one, so go ahead.
Yeah, Audi R8. Top, like that's it. Like I don't even want, like I like every, like Lamborghinis are cool. That would be like another one, but that's also kind of like, I feel like Audi R8s are super crazy look. No, not like super crazy looking.
They're like sleek.
They're like sleek, but they're also very fast and they don't look weird. You know what I mean? How long have you been training? By EJ Fitness. I've been training since I was 12, but I didn't actually join the gym until I was 16. So I'm 22 now. So that's like 6 years of actually serious. That's like serious training since I was 16.
For me, it'd be about probably 5 years since I started training.
How long have you been together? We actually just had our 6-month anniversary like a few days ago. What, like a week ago, right?
About a week ago.
Yeah, May. We started dating in May. Actually, I asked her out on a, what was it? That shit? Like yeah, it was a sailboat in Aruba in the Caribbean. So it's gonna be hard to top that one on the anniversary.
It's pretty good.
What's your favorite exercise if you could only pick one?
Squat, definitely. If I only get to pick one, definitely squat.
Oh yeah, I think every girl would pick that one.
Yeah.
Not to be like sexist, but I mean they like to work legs. That's okay.
Yeah.
And mine would be like a press, like not bench press, but like a chest press of some sort. Get these boobies right. What are your favorite ab exercises?
I don't do abs, so we'll let Benny answer this.
Well, like my favorite ab exercises are actually not like any sit-up form. I only like to do like leg lifts. Like if you're hanging from a bar and doing leg lifts, because I feel like it focuses on my lower part of my abs, and like it's also a lot better for me strength-wise. I build a lot more strength doing that, and I feel like your abs are forced to pull the weight of your legs, and so I just think it's a lot harder, and so it gets to the effectiveness faster than doing sit-ups. Sit-ups are not like bad. I just would choose to do leg lifts. What's your favorite post-workout meal? If I had to choose, it would be like a burger because I like burgers, and if I could do it without getting fat, it would be a burger.
I'd say a burger or pancakes. Those would be my two.
Is this post-comp refeed in full effect? No, actually the picture that we took was 6 months ago on show day, so no, not happening.
Well, for me.
How many days a week do you train? I train like as many times. I train up until like I'm really sore and like the muscle group I'm about to work out like doesn't really feel 100%. That's when I take a day off. So really it happens like I maybe take 1 day off every week. I mean, if I can keep going, I'm good, but I feel like if you can go all 7 days without needing a day off, you might need to up the intensity, but I would say like 1 day a week. I mean, and it doesn't really, it's intuitive. So like you train, like it could be a Sunday off, and then if you train and need a Thursday off, you do that, but it's not like a specific day. It's just kind of whenever you need it. You know, listen to your body pretty much. How is balancing your school with your fitness competitions and prep? So we've only competed in one show. And so this picture that you guys commented on is 6 months ago, and half of that beginning of prep was during the end of school, and then the other half was actually summertime, because it was June was the competition. It really wasn't that hard. It was just packed your food the night before in a Tupperware, brought it to school, ate it in between class 2 to 3 times a day, because we weren't in class like all day. So, and then after that, just kind of train after school and work and stuff. It wasn't that hard. What are your goals in 5 years? For me, having like an entrepreneurial mindset I want to own like multiple businesses, whether that's a clothing line, gym, training, business, whatever. I just kind of like, I would like to have multiple incomes, and I would like to obviously do YouTube and have that create enough income for me to be able to travel, to collab with other people across the world, across the country. That's kind of my thing for sure. Like that's always, I've always wanted to do that though.
I'd honestly like to travel a lot in 5 years, like be financially able to travel.
Like a travel blogger?
That'd be a pretty cool job, yeah. Ideally.
Yeah. Okay, what's your travel plans for 2018? We haven't really like talked about it a lot. I mean, we know that we've always talked about going to like fitness expos. The Europa is in 2018. We've talked about maybe going to that, but she's turning she's turning 21, and sometimes she acts like she's just turning 1. She acts like she's turning 1. I'm just kidding. So she's about to turn 21, and we've thought about going to Las Vegas or to like Venice Beach. I've always wanted to go to LA and go to Venice Beach, but probably like maybe Las Vegas, because that's also a really cool place, and it's going to be her 21st birthday. We think that would be cool, but we really haven't like made any plans.
Or maybe a cruise.
Maybe like a cruise, yeah, that would be cool. What's your workout split?
Pretty much I go back, shoulders, legs, biceps and triceps, a little bit of chest. I don't like to do too much of it, and then back to legs again.
Yeah, I kind of like, I put 2 body groups together. So for me, I do, well, I mean, I change it every like 6 months too, just to kind of change it. It makes it fun for me. So I do, right now I do arms all together, because I can always get arms. Like everyone needs a little bit more arms, unless you're just one of those guys. But I do arms, biceps and triceps together, back and triceps together, because I can get a little bit more triceps. And then I'll do back and biceps, shoulders and legs. And then that second, and then I'll usually start over, or if I need that day off, I'll take the day off. If not, I'll start over. But like I said about taking the days off thing, just take it off whenever you need it.
Or when you have leg day.
Yeah. Yeah, take off leg days. You can always take off leg days. You know, no girl asks you, you know, you're not going to get any girls because you have shredded hamstrings, okay? You get girls with chest, with them delts, with tries for the guys. I mean, curls for the girls.
No, that's what I really want. I want to see some nice hamstrings.
When to exercise if you have a day job? In the early morning or very late evening?
I feel like it just depends, on the person and what works best for them. Like some people want to sleep in a little bit longer, and they don't want to get up extra early to go to the gym. They would like to just go after work and go at night. Personally, going in the afternoon, the gym is a little bit more like vibey, I think. Yeah, I mean, I like doing it late, but like it depends on your schedule. Like if you need to work it in early, then you gotta work it in early and kind of get accustomed to doing that. If you gotta go later, then go later. But if you have the choice, obviously it's great to either, if you feel good, go early. If you feel good going later, go later. Depends on the person. It's not, I don't think it's more effective either way. What's your ethnicity and what are you studying? My ethnicity is I'm 20%, about 20% Sioux Indian, and obviously Caucasian, but I don't know what else I am. Like I said in a few videos back, kind of told my story a little bit. I'm adopted, and so I don't really have connection with my like real biological parents. So I hadn't had really the chance to ask them, kind of, you know, learn from them what my ethnicity is. I'm sure something else, but I'm not sure. I honestly don't know exactly what I am, but I know that we have a lot of Indian, I'm not sure what kind, Irish, and German, and obviously Caucasian.
Yeah. Do you think eating at night is bad?
No, never.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it matters. Yeah, it really doesn't matter, honestly. Just hit your macros, hit your calories. Like I said, I think the first time I said it is like, I always kind of like eat the majority of my food kind of around when I work out, so I can utilize the fuel like the most efficiently. But I don't like, it doesn't really matter. If you got calories set for the day, just hit the calories before you go to bed. Let's see. Oh, this one's for you, Niall.
How bad are Benny's protein bars?
I don't do that.
They smell like flowers.
Yeah. I mean, when I do that, I don't, but I never do. Most of the time. Have you ever prepped together? Yes. The photo you guys commented on is actually our first show and our only show, but we did it together. How long have you known each other? Well, we've only dated for 6 months, but we've known each other since I was in 9th grade.
I was in 8th grade.
Yeah. So she was a year younger than me. Talk about the time you got high and went to the gym.
Benny, I didn't know you got high and went to the gym.
No, I've never done that actually. I don't smoke, so I've never gotten high to go to the gym. I know people that have, and they told me it's good, and some have told me it's bad, but personally I've never done that. All right, you offered. Have you ever taken steroids, currently take, or plan to take? No, I've never taken steroids. I know that some people that have, but I've talked to them about it a few times. Oh shit, it's prescription. It doesn't count. No, I've never taken steroids. I've never taken steroids. That's right. Say it with confidence. I'd be lying if I said I haven't thought about it, but I've never actually seriously considered taking steroids. The only time I can see myself taking like anything synthetic-wise is if like I'm like 35 or 40, and obviously your natural testosterone levels, like your free testosterone drops. So I could see myself taking like a testosterone replacement for replacement therapy just to like up my levels back to normal so that I could stay in a prime longer. But nothing on the sides of like Tren or Devo or anything, nothing serious. That's the only time literally I would consider it. Not even sure I would actually do it. But I felt like being young, I don't really need it. Where did you grow up and where do you live now? I've grown up in Northwest Arkansas, Fayetteville, and I also live in Fayetteville.
I was born in Little Rock, but I moved here when I was about 7, so I guess you could say I grew up here, and I'm also still in Northwest Arkansas.
Do you guys post a lot about each other on social media? As she asks, on social media? I do. I mean, I post every now and then, but I have a fitness channel and I post often, so a lot of times I would, but we don't take like a lot of pictures, you know what I mean? Like we really don't. Like we're never really out doing anything to where it's like picture-esque, I guess. Like we don't really take pictures that often, and it's a fitness kind of consistency on my timeline, so I don't really, I mean, I do every now and then when we do take pictures, but
we do when we have an
opportunity. And only when my hair
opportunity.
looks good.
Yeah, he is way more picky about pictures than me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Do you guys smoke or drink alcohol? How does that play a role for your physique, or physique-wise? I do not smoke, and I drink alcohol like on occasion, and I don't like overdo it, so it doesn't really play a role on my physique. I have overdone it before, and it does play a role in your physique if you overdo it, but I would say like you're fine if you do it in moderation. So just kind of know your limit, stay below that limit, and you can still have a great time. You can have a great time without alcohol. I'm just saying, like, if you do it, because it's a very, like, normal thing to do, I guess. But, I mean, everyone kind of know. If you're a drinker, you know your limit. So, I would definitely do it in moderation and make sure that it doesn't, like, affect you the day after, so that you can still get your lifts in, you can still be productive on your daily tasks. Other than that, it won't play a role on your physique.
Unless you do it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think having a clean diet... Oh, shit. This is gonna do... Okay, guys. My camera died. It was on 18%. It should have lasted the whole time, but... I don't know. I gotta get a new camera. We were gonna continue. I think I was on... Do you think having a clean diet really makes a difference to growth? And I think I mean, if you're trying to grow a clean diet, you can grow off a clean diet, but... Eating clean means like the calories are tighter, so you're gonna have to eat clean more often. So I feel like having more calorie dense meals, if you're trying to gain weight, is more effective when you're trying to grow, because you need a calorie surplus to be able to gain weight. And so I feel like eating clean isn't bad, but you're probably gonna have to eat a lot more clean food to match like the calorie wise. So how do we deal with people who don't re-rack their weights back and spread bro science to newbies?
Didn't Logan put a sign on the gym?
Yeah, I mean, I think that gyms handle that by like putting signs where they're supposed to be racked weights and just say like, hey, rack your weights. You know, this isn't, your mom can't do it for you or something like that. They'll have various signs, but I mean, I don't feel like I'm the guy that would go up to someone and be like, hey, you need to rack your weights. Because especially if I don't like work there. I have worked at a gym before and I have done that. But I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe tell the gym to like put up a sign and make it like clear for other members so that they like start to get the message. But I personally wouldn't probably do anything.
I feel like it's not a big deal unless the guys that use like 4 plates on something and they got this little girl trying to take them all off.
Yeah, unless they're like maxing out. Have you ever seen guys max out on like leg press?
And then
like
leave
they're
all
literally
their
like 12 plates on each side. I was like, dude, if you're gonna like try to get stronger on a compound lift, do squat and see how much you can do. Don't take all of the leg press, because I think the leg press isn't impressive. Like, it doesn't impress me and you put on a shit ton of leg press. I mean, it's like incline, so you're really not even doing that much weight. Why are you famous? I'm not famous. She's famous. Who's your idol? You have idols? Who's
Nikki.
Nikki Blackheader? Nikki Blackheader?
Nikki's my favorite. Always will be.
My idol is Christian Guzman, Steve Cook, Max Tuning. Those are like my main idols, and pertaining mostly to YouTube because I like Max's editing and his spontaneousness. Christian's business mindset and how he started, that's pretty cool. And then Steve Cook, I think he's a really good personality. Why are you not cheering? I'm not cheering because when I did do cheer, it was really hard to do other things that I wanted because cheer was like in college, especially like a D1 school. It was like a year-round thing. You did football, and then when football was over, you did basketball, soccer, even volleyball, gymnastics. Like you did all the sports. So there was never an off season for cheerleaders. You always did something. And when you're not doing a game or something like that, you're doing an event or a meet and greet or you're having practice every day. I didn't not enjoy it. I just thought that I didn't love it as much to commit all my time to it because in the end, this is the kind of stuff I wanted to do. And I really was putting that off and not prioritizing that because of this. So I just kind of gave it up. I still go to open gym and mess around every now and then though. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. When is your birthday? June 1st.
June 2nd.
That's real. 1995. Hers is 1997 though. Do you like working out every day? She doesn't. I do. Because she doesn't like gains and I do.
Yes, I like working out every day.
Can you tumble?
I can. Used to.
She used to do it in high school. And no, I can tumble, but it's super ugly, and I don't know.
No, he's good at tumbling.
No, I'm really not. I'm really not.
Your
good.
back flips are good.
I mean, I have a back tuck, but that's just because like I think all guys can do back tucks if you really try, and if you can't do it, you can probably get it really quick because just like guys are just way better at everything. I'm just kidding, but I can do like a back handspring into a tuck or a round off back handspring tuck, but it looks ugly. Oh, why did you start working out? Why did you start working out?
I actually tore my ACL I think it was my junior year of high school, going into my junior year maybe, and I lost cheerleading, and that's pretty much all I did and all I ever wanted to do. So I guess I just needed a new passion, and I started lifting, and I really enjoyed it.
And I've always kind of been into lifting. I've always like loved being active and everything, and I joined sports about 11 or 12. And I was always like a smaller athlete, so to be able to compete with guys that were naturally bigger than me and stronger than me, I had to be stronger and faster for a guy my size to be able to like compete. So, and then it just got competitive for me, and then I've always loved competitiveness. So, that's how it sparked, and I actually ended up just loving bodybuilding. So then it became less competitive for other people, and just more of how far can I push it, pretty much. So, what would you tell someone that is going through depression and anxiety? I've heard that going to the gym is good. Is this true? I think it's very true. I couldn't technically tell you from like a learned psychological standpoint, but I think that it's helped me through a lot of things. It's helped her through a lot of things, because I think that she says she's been through a slight depression with the ACL thing, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it can help you. It depends on like the level of it, I guess, because I've never really been like deeply depressed, and I'm not like a super anxious person, so I've never gone through anxiety. But I would say like the gym and doing your own thing and getting into your own zone and having that like hour or so to get away from everything and kind of like better yourself in at least one aspect of life can definitely help you through a lot of things. But I mean, other things are like talking to family or friends and surrounding yourself with a good support system, I think is very important. But
I feel like it could just help. It won't cure it, but it would help.
I like have a nice day, my friend. Thank you, man. Thank you for the question. Workout routine for a weak chest. You got a weak chest? Try
Trenbolone?
Trenbolone. For a weak chest, I mean, I guess I would say progressive overload. If you're wanting to get stronger on chest, definitely just like, I mean, I guess just hit chest. Hit chest hard, you know what I mean? Increase your intensity. Always increase your intensity. Don't go in there and just do, check the boxes. Go and say, if you actually know you can do more, then do more. And then the next time you go into the gym, the next time you hit chest, expect to increase everything by like 5 pounds. And see if you can do it. If you can't, at least you tried. And then that's progressive overload. Like always keep yourself accountable. And when you go in there, get your mind right, hit your sets, and push yourself. You always gotta push yourself, and you're gonna get a stronger chest. And watch my videos. Watch my videos and you get a stronger chest, guaranteed. Or money back. What subs are you using? brother. Subset I'm using, I use creatine, pre-workout, post-workout protein, like a lean protein. I'm not on a mass gainer. Mass gainers are bull. What else am I taking? I'm taking 1 a day mints, fish oil. That's it. She takes trenbolone.
For me, pre-workout wise, I usually take High Volume and Prolific. I know that Prolific has a pump already in it, but I like to get a little bit extra sometimes. And protein, obviously. Dang, I don't really take that much, to be honest. BCAAs, I don't even take pre-workout all the time. Very minimal.
Question is, why are you eating like garbage? Bro, I'll fight you right now. I was probably talking about the second picture. That was actually just like a refeed meal that we're doing. So that was Freddy's, the first time we were trying it. And I did vlog that, but I cut it all out because this video is gonna be way too long. Question, why do you guys look so good together? I make us look so good. I mean, she makes us look really good.
Oh, that's sweet.
How is the video going now? The video is going good, it's going okay. We're getting through it. We're using the iPhone plus this shitty camera that keeps shutting off, but it's going okay. What's your favorite place to get a cheat meal? That's a really hard question because I always crave different things. Mexican, burgers, pizza.
Well, our favorite was Smitty's, but I think that we're finally getting tired of it after like 8 months.
There was a point where we went every weekend for like 7 weeks straight, or like 8 weeks straight, every single Saturday for 8 weeks. We ate the same burger and sweet potato fries. Keto Savage, am I too late to ask a question? And I replied, no sir, you're not. In all seriousness, bro, would you be willing to try keto? Or would you be willing to try a keto diet? And what about you?
I like too many carby foods.
Yeah, I mean, keto is kind of like very dumbed down explained is you pretty much have less pretty much no carbs because you want to convert the high fat diet into fossil fuels. And then you want to pretty much use your fat as fuel and get into a state of ketosis so that you can burn fat more efficiently. I don't know. Keto Savage is gonna have to explain it to you. And then you eat no carbs so that you can have little gains as possible. Because like most of the keto people, they don't want to have any gains. So they're not.
No.
Well, they're all vegetarian. They eat meat too. Yeah, that's right. Forget. No, in all seriousness though, like I guess I would definitely be down to try it. It would take a lot from me because personally, like I feel like I hold fat on higher fat diets easier, and I don't know why that is, and that might be just a phase of not being consistent with it. I'm sure if I was consistent for a few weeks, I would start to feel better. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it depends on the person or not, but I would definitely be down for like a month or 2 months to, not 2 months, a month. I would try it for a month for sure. Just to try it because I'm down to try everything. I'll try anything once. And in less seriousness, if you could be savage as me, what superpower would you want?
That's a good one.
I can't be as savage as you, keto, because well, I'll pick a superpower. I would probably fly. I would fly.
Yeah,
how cool would that be? Like,
go anywhere you want.
If Keto Savage and I were like slap boxing and I like flew away, he couldn't get me, and I could go pick up a rock and then fly over him and start, you know, air bombing his ass. Super fly. That is all the question, guys. That was as simple as that. This video became really, really long. Hopefully you guys stick to the whole thing. Thank you guys so much for asking all the questions, and if you're not already following me and you're watching this video for the first time, go ahead and go follow me on Instagram and go follow Jade on Instagram, and we'll be posting more stuff like this, kind of like collab stuff, and hopefully I'll be doing something with Keto Savage soon. Maybe. If I want to be weaker, then maybe I will. I don't know. Thanks for watching the video, and we're out of here and see you in the next one.